and you can just drive it, just nice. But then when you press the other one, it just turns angry.
Is it?
Yeah, and if I didn't have the street mode, you know what I mean? I couldn't
drive it.
Because it's just like want to go.
That's what we've had to do with the RS6. Put bypass valves on the headers, so you can open it up and then shut it off.
Yeah.
But that alters the ECU and all, changes the map. Because that's running over 1,000 now.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's 1,016.
Bloody hell.
So yeah, if you turn traction control off, it can light the wheels up in third. So yeah, it's a bit of a snake like. But
They're a proper car, don't they? I remember our kids. Oh, they loved it.
Yeah, I remember.
He's got a TTRS now.
Has he? Freaking hell, what's happening? Everyone's swapping the cars around.
Then it wasn't fast enough for him, so he took it up to Scotland to get it stage 1.
Oh, MRC.
Yeah.
He took MRC. Yeah.
And yeah, it's loud, like the bangs on it.
It's 5-cylinder though, isn't it?
No,
5-cylinder.
Yeah.
So it's like having the Audi Quattro rally car in there.
Yeah.
It's weird. Because like I said, when you were kids, you would never expect something like that on the street. And now everyone's running it.
Oh, coming out.
Oh, the E10?
Yeah.
Do you know what it's about?
No.
They're trying to pull it in cars now. Because what it does, it slowly breaks all the engine seals down. So they're doing it so they can get rid of petrol cars so they can bring the electric in. So if you're going to put the E10 in, put an additive in
like
with it, and it'll save the seals. It'll stop them breaking down twice as good. Like your valve stem seals and all that, it eats the shit out of them. So there's a YouTuber that's done a test on it because people are asking about it, and he went, "I'll just show you the difference," and he put the seals like in fuel, diesel, and he went, "Watch this overnight," and overnight the one the E10 it started opening up. So it went twice the size.
When they're bringing this in?
Well, they're on about bringing it in the end of this year, but car groups are trying to fight it off because everyone knows. But then they're trying to entice people in, going, "No, it's going to be a little bit cheaper." Yeah, that's until you get your grips in it. You destroy the cars and then you put a massive tax on it. So, yeah, if you're going to pull it in your car, put an additive. Just basically thing it down. But you can still do the old thing with Red X and stuff like that. So put a full tank of fuel, put a quarter of Red X in, it'll save it. It's the only way you're going to be able to, because you'll be stripping your car down every bloody 5 years. You don't want to be stripping this down in 5 years, do you? All 10 freaking pistons on the top.
Doesn't want to strip it down at all, I don't think.
No. They're to be driven. But yeah, if you ever get stuck with this, I've got all the diagnostics gear.
Have you? Right.
I've got everything for it.
Yeah,
because we've already started like thingying up because I'm going after. Yeah, so we're going to start bringing that into the channel.
Yeah.
So I've got everything ready for it, but I've got all the computers for these, I know.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you got this, like.
Yeah.
They are right with some, but this is like next level.
The speed is phenomenal when it's,
when they go.
Crackles and bangs. It won't do it in street, so you're all right. Then you put it in sport and it crackles and bangs and all that, revs itself and it's nuts.
Blips up on the downshifts.
Yeah, blips up on the downshifts. But then you just like see, you get it manual mode and then you get it in straight line and you just go bah, and it's like that. Just crazy. Well, I need front lift on it. Like I nearly bought one. I went and looked at an orange one. They didn't have front lift.
I was going to say,
anywhere you're going, you need the lift light.
I was going to say,
getting in here.
It's a point on it, isn't it? Because it's quite long. It's about half a metre, isn't it? So by the time you put the tip to the axle, holy shit. Yeah, you've got that over.
Yeah, just that little gentle dip. I wouldn't get out here unless I lifted it. But it gives you about 50 mil on the lift. But the only thing is, it takes about 10 seconds.
Oh, does it?
If you're driving around, you don't know where you're at, and all of a sudden the speed bump comes up. You're shit. You're gonna stop.
Sit there for 10 seconds. Everyone beeping.
Everyone beeping behind you.
Yeah, bud, how are you? Haven't seen you in a long time. What do you think?
Who cares?
Oh no, yeah. That's a Ferrari thing.
Yeah, a Ferrari, isn't it?
They're poor Ferraris, this gentleman. You had a R8 V8 before this, manual shift. So gorgeous. Yeah, he looks after his motors, like.
The Aston I could never get used to. Because I went for a Glado, and the Glado was just like the R8 big.
Yeah.
Interior and all that. I thought, oh no, no. So I bought the Aston Martin Vantage, convertible one, you know, beautiful. The gearbox was shocking.
Yeah.
You had to back off. It was like a semi-automatic, so you had to back off the throttle.
Before you blipped it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise it wouldn't change.
So before I went and bought the S8s, I took a DB9 out, and this was what, 2008, and I couldn't connect to it.
No.
D, N and R on the thing, I just couldn't connect to it at all.
I know.
It was nice driving around and people looking, but it was more like a snob's cruiser.
Yeah.
It just didn't fit in what
I had it
was.
for a year, and I thought, no, and rear-wheel drive, you know, and it was the 4.7 one, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The new one. And it just lit the tyres up everywhere you went. And I thought, no.
Yeah.
I don't know why they've made these in rear-wheel drive as well, to be fair.
Flying machines.
Them in rear-wheel drive, to be fair.
A good one in September, aren't we?
Petrol. Bugatti, Chirons, Cronin's eggs, everything.
In London.
Right.
So
Cronin's egg 1-1, they'll be there and all sorts, so should be good.
you should get this down there.
When is it?
I seen one in Birmingham. Some guy that owned a taxi company had it,
Aye.
Well, I think we'll have to go there.
and he chavved it up. He had all freaking gold wrap on it.
You've got to book tickets online, you know?
Yeah. We'll get
Awesome car for the power, but the crap on handling. There's such a heavy car, no.
If I had all the money, I wouldn't buy one.
Nah, I wouldn't. I would.
Well,
Why when you can have a garage full of these? You know, you know.
what they're running at now is about 3-4 million.
Oh yeah, something like that. Yeah, they're about three.
Yeah. 3 million.
£3 million you can put shares back into Lamborghini and own it.
Service. Normally the other bills are about 15 to 1800 quid.
It's not bad though, is it? Like I said, it's a lot of car, and you still got to freaking take half the car apart to get the bit. How did you hide that? How come I didn't see? How did you hide that?
I know. Well, I didn't want to put it on anyway, did I? And then I thought, oh, sod it. And then I've just been putting it on. I put it on Raby Castle. Yes, I just put a picture with the castle in the background. And then people said, it's like, oh. Well, I love it because it's whoever bought it first, straight out Lamborghini, got it wrapped.
PPF.
PPF.
Yeah.
And then that was
It's been
£6
looked
grand.
after.
That was a £6 bill for that.
Yeah, it's fortune PPF.
Yeah.
Especially do most of
And
the car.
everything, the whole
What
car,
happened?
there's not one bit of car that isn't PPF'd. The wing mirrors, the doors, the roof.
You wouldn't think it, would you? Because like I said, they've done such a good job on it. It just looks like the
If you get
lacquer.
close, you can see See
On the
line?
corners.
Yeah,
Yeah, lines.
on
Yeah.
the corners there.
Yeah, but God,
Yeah.
I think the colour breaks it up so and there's that many lines on the car and all.
Yeah.
It hides it.
Yeah, totally right.
I wouldn't even notice.
No.
No, not unless you like I said, you really looked at it, but you're not going to do that, are you?
And it's called self-healing as well. Because there was a
Oh, where
mark on
you
it.
scratch it and the
Yeah.
thing he's up with a bit of heat.
Well, there was a mark on it, and I used my nail to try and get it off, but it's actually soft. Soft to touch. And I looked in the garage and I thought, oh shit, I scratched it off. And then I went away, and I came back the next day, and the garage looked, it's gone.
See, that's what you want. That is literally what you want.
Yeah.
Thing is, if a rock hits you, it's taking that absorption.
There's a chip on the bonnet light, but it must have been a big rock to bounce off and chip it like
Yeah,
that.
be a
The rest of the
freaking
car's
wagon.
fine. Yeah,
Like I said, it's mint condition. What's the mileage in it?
20,000.
Oh, God, it hasn't been nowhere, has it? 20,000.
It's had about 4 or 5 orders.
Yeah.
3 to 2.
A lot of
Yeah, they do.
Keep them for a year, and then, you know what I mean? Well, actually, the guy who put this in, he put it in for a Aventador. He got a Aventador. Guy in Selby, this is the last one.
Bloody hell.
But people say it, right? I want your opinion on this. I didn't like the black. Where's that? It's silver normally, right? But
On the green, it suits it.
This is the black pack, so you get the black sports exhaust,
Yeah.
the black wheels, black calipers, and then the black split
The
on
infills.
front.
Yeah.
But people said them calipers will look lovely. It's the same colour as the car. And I don't know whether.
No, I wouldn't.
Would.
Nah, I wouldn't. It's too much in certain areas. It's mixing the colours, where obviously that's its own thing. The calipers,
The calipers done green,
I think it suits it like that.
does it?
Yeah,
No, I'll leave them black then. Yeah.
yeah, I'd definitely do that. Like,
Yeah.
thing is, it's like how far do you go?
I know, that's it.
Then you go over that threshold and everyone goes,
Yeah, I
I
know.
think he's spoiling it.
yeah.
I even contemplated doing it because I seen a pair from Monte with gold wheels and it was green. And I thought, oh, do I put gold wheels on it?
No,
No.
she said it ain't happening.
Well, the other one we looked at had the glass roof, right? But I prefer that because
it looks better.
That's the slats.
Yeah.
Makes
There's
it
more,
look a bit more.
there's more design in it and all, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the thing with these. Now there's that many design cues on it. It's like information overload when you look at it, and I think that's what Lamborghinis went for.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the Ferrari side of things, they've tried to like smooth everything off and try and clean it up. Where Lamborghini's always been about
like
radical
extra,
cars.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the Countach when that come out.
Oh, yeah.
God, that was a poster child for anything. It was a crap car.
The only thing I
Oh,
don't
God,
like,
it was
it
poster
looks,
child.
it looks good, but it's a horrible fleet. I haven't cleaned it yet. All of these.
Oh yeah. Get yourself a brush.
Watermarks.
Yeah.
in them.
Get yourself a brush. A detailing brush. That's what I would do. I've got a. You can go to B&Q and get them and all. Do you know like palette brushes? Round ones.
Oh, yeah,
You can get them off the internet dead cheap.
Yeah.
Just get them with a longer bristle and just thingy them in there.
Yeah.
Best
Because that's
thing-
just rainwater marks, that,
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? I mean, I was getting my finger in with the cloth, I thought, fucking hell, would be 8 hours.
Yeah. We've done it with ours, but we use the brush.
Right.
It's a piece of piss because all you do, you just thing it in like that.
Yeah, what do you use on the brush? Do you put
On the
any-
brush, you can use you can either use a compound that we use, which is by fascia. So if it gives you a number, I'll send you it. Or the best thing to use is there's a wash and wax that you can get from Derek's Tools, and that brings it up. So as soon as you wash it off, you don't even have to dry it. The rain spots go.
Oh, right.
But we started using that because we were getting a lot of rain spots on the car. Because we live in the town, all the dust comes past,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
cars going past all the time. So we're getting a lot of surface dust on the cars, and it's a nightmare to keep clean. Someone said the other week, why are you cleaning your cars all the time? I said, look at that car, I've just cleaned it. And I went, holy shit, went dust in town.
What do you think of that? I can't put it on this. People are getting them ceramic coating now.
Best thing we always do it in, and obviously just do it with buffer, G10 by fascia. And the thing is, what that does, it softens the paint up. Because obviously it's petroleum based, but it softens the paint up to a point where it's a bit like more manageable. So if it takes a stone hit or anything like that, it comes out nice. But that is the best stuff to use. You can use it on your headlights and all.
Right.
You know when your headlights go yellow.
Yeah.
But you can do it obvious when it's clean. Well, inside perspex. Can you ever remember doing the prism trick at school? You put a prism, put a light in, and it separates the light
Oh, yeah,
into
yeah.
red, green, blue.
Yeah.
Well, obvious in perspex, you've got them colours, the different colours in there. But when you use the G10, you bush it up, like thing it over. You've got like a silver, well, not a silver, like a purple, red, blue, and green shine. So when the light hits it, it looks awesome.
All right.
And it doesn't look chavvy, it looks like it's come from factory like that. So that's what we've started doing. But as soon as I've done a little bit on this, I'll show you a photo of the event though, and you can see that sheen. It looks like a little bit like rainbow colours,
Right.
but it is an overkill. It's just like slight tint in it.
Because they're all putting them on the windscreen now, then.
Oh, yeah, well that's too much, that. That's way too much.
I know.
It's definitely way too much. Do you think you're going to keep this long? Do you think you're going to keep it long then?
Yeah, I'm going to keep this one.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Even the boot spoiler, you would think it would take a rock chip to it. There's no, is there? It's absolutely nothing with it.
The gold flake's brilliant.
Especially when the sun hits, you can see it
Yeah.
on the curves.
Yeah.
Like there, you can see where it darkens, and you can see it, and it's bringing out all these lines, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Look at that. The way they've shaped the air ducts.
That's
In the door handles.
unbelievable, that, isn't it?
Even the door handles.
Yeah.
Like I bet you they've had a team that's done that for about 8 months, working on a door handle, a design for it.
The design,
Okay.
yeah.
And the thing is, under the Audi VAG umbrella, this is why these have become more like popular, because now they've got the build quality to back up the design, where before it was designed and they were unreliable and shit and you couldn't use them. But now, this is what it's all about. Getting them out, having fun with them on the back lane, and still taking them to car shows, and people respect them a little bit better.
Never had any bad comments, have we? Every car show people.
No,
Everyone's like loved it. You know, some of them are Ferraris and all that.
yeah. You will get the Ferrari guys, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The Fer-
What's that saying? Big bloke.
If you want to be some you are somebody. You're
With
over
a Lamborghini. It's true.
He said it was
It's true.
Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra quote.
Well, I like the underdog story
Is he?
with
I know
Ferrari
what you're on
and
about.
Lamborghini, and he went with his Ferrari and said, listen, it's got a couple of bad faults with it, it's overheating and stuff. And Enzo Ferrari went, oh, disappear, you little man, go and work on your tractors. You know, so he got peed off, he went away and then created the GT, which smashed his car to bits.
I've just traced
That
model,
underdog.
because I've got every model of the Lamborghini now.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, and I couldn't get the 400 GT.
Yeah,
There was a
400
350 GT, but I've just sourced it, haven't I?
Then the Countach come out, and you look at you start it half the time. You couldn't reverse it unless you had the doors open.
They just went mad on that, didn't
Yeah.
they, on the shape, and then thought, oh, hang on.
Yeah.
Is it
Damn,
gonna
we've
be
got no
reliable?
money to make this reliable. Well, yeah, but still, it was a poster child for every car nut in the world.
That was my
Yeah.
poster car. You remember?
Do you have the poster with the like
Yeah, the white
Technos? Oh yeah, I remember which one it was.
White one
Yeah.
on my poster, yeah.
Is that the one with the red line across the bottom and Lamborghini wrote under
I
it?
think so, yeah.
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 I had the black one and all, where it was had the Lamborghini in black, and had the checkered neon crisscross.
Yeah.
Then it had the sunset in red in the background, and just the sun
Yes, I
bouncing off it.
remember that,
Yeah, I had that one.
Do you watch Harry's Garage?
Yeah, oh yeah, he's brilliant. Love Harry.
Well, when
Absolutely love him.
Lamborghini lent him one of these, didn't he? And he had it next to his Countach. his
Oh, is
red
that the blue
Countach.
one? He had a neon blue one and all,
Yeah,
didn't he?
he had the blue one, but he also had, if you look back, he had a green one. And he parked it next to his Countach. He's got a red Countach. And he said, look at them two, where they've took from the Countach and put bits on this, all the DNA bits, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
and
just-
he loved that, he said, you know what I mean? Unbelievable.
Well, he said it was better pound for pound better than the Ferrari, which it was going up against.
Yeah.
220 quid. I'm paying more on my Trans Am.
Haven't said
That's
that.
went up every year.
No,
Yeah.
Haven't said that. They wanted to, because when these get built, Lamborghini building the chassis, Vodafone tracker, right? So I had to use them, right? So I had to then get it activated, and that was 305 quid.
Oh, so
Activation for a
yeah.
year, and the insurance was 220.
So it's like 500. Yeah. Well, but still, God.
But when I bought it, the battery must have went in the key fob, and we were driving along, and then Vodafone rang us up, didn't it? Hello, sir.
We shut
your
your car
Lamborghini's
off.
moved and stuff like that. I said, well, yeah, I'm driving it. And there was some issue with the battery on the key fob. So it's good to have, you know what I mean? It's tracked everywhere and all that, you know.
They must sit in the office looking at the computer going, look at this clown doing a 180.
Yeah, I know, yeah. I mean, I could have put an aftermarket one on track.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nah, just use this. It's easier.
Yeah.
As long as they can't use it against you. That's
Yeah.
that's the other thing.
Yeah, I know.
Because they're so pushing these black boxes now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, the same with electric cars. They're using the cameras in electric cars to do you for certain things. This guy crashed his Tesla a couple of weeks ago, Model S. And the insurance pulled all the video data off the car. And they went, oh, well, you weren't responsible for this crash, but you were speeding and you were doing 0 to 60 times an hour before, so now you're classed, in our opinion, as an aggressive driver. So they had to meet him halfway on the insurance, so they got him over a barrel and went, oh, we're only going to pay out 40 grand for the car. And he had to take it.
Bloody hell.
But they tried that with my Tuscan. The car sat down to fight with itself. And I went, well, fought for a year and a half. I got an ombudsman involved, solicitor involved. And the guy used every excuse, didn't tell us about wheels. Yes, I did. I had to get all the bloody emails. Then send them over. And they tried every time. They went, oh, we'll give you 10 grand for it. I said, paid 45. Why would you give me 10 grand? Oh, well, we're seeing one on Auto Trader. Yeah, that's a salvage. In bits. And this is the stuff, the back and forth.
They're always trying to get out of it, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, best thing
That's
is.
the thing that you have to watch, isn't it? They've got your evidence.
Oh, yeah.
And
But-
the evidence is there. What can you do?
I know.
You can't do anything.
It's the thing is now,
Doctors' insurance.
they control so many governments now. It's unbelievable. But look, they've got the police working for them, screwing everyone. That even illegal mods. You've got a sticker that you didn't tell the insurance about. We're going to fine you for that. That's how far the police are going with stuff now. They're waiting outside Portrack Lane, pulling people at the roundabout. Going, oh, have you told the insurance about your exhaust? Oh, well, no. Well, writing you up for that. Just stupid stuff, just anything
Years
to make
ago, we
money.
Just do anything we want with the cars.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember the old years ago, like Ford Escort, and he used to, the leaf springs,
Yeah.
jack them up. Hit the
Yeah.
axle silver,
Put them in-
jack them up.
I remember that.
Put a little red light on the axle. That was my era. I never had the fluffy dash.
Didn't you? Oh, no dice.
Do you have your name on the front?
No, I didn't have anything on it.
Me Julie on one side. That's what everyone says because I've got the R5 turbo. Everyone goes, "Oh, is it yellow?" No. Have you got me Julie? Have you got tracksuit? Like, no. I didn't go that far.
I think we'll have to do that just for the fun of it.
Sit in the car shouting, "Wicked, wicked, wicked." But yeah, it'd be awesome. Bloody mint this.
Might never sort of camps rabbits.
Now when you get them up in temperature, yeah, they're absolute brilliant. Thing is, what the car weigh was about 15, 14, 15,
14 something.
1450 or something daft like that. Which for the size of the car you'd think it'd be heavier.
Yeah.
Most of
It's
the
all
panel.
carbon fibre.
Carbon fibre and alloy, isn't it? Absolutely mint. But definitely suits that deck on the back. I would have went for that.
Yeah.
I would have went
Yeah.
for the deck all day long. Look at that, the design cue on the wing mirror, the way it goes forward on the
Yeah.
stalk and then back over.
Well, there's a story about that because the guy, one of the designers, he woke up in the middle of the night and he had to sketch what he thought in his head. Something going flowing forward and back at the same
Instead of
time.
everything flown back.
Yeah.
See, not many car manufacturers do that, and that's why I think Lamborghini outstand.
Yeah.
Then obviously with the Audi overheader saying you can't do this, you will make this reliable, it's kind of give them a kick up the ass. Because remember when GM took over Lamborghini with the Diablo,
Yeah.
and GM went, "Oh, we'll have the money off the sales and parts and stuff. You can still do whatever you want," and the Italians still wrecked it. So the car was like problematic as shit. Then GM ended up freaking selling it on, but then soon as Audi got it, they got it for a steal, like,
Oh yeah.
didn't they?
Yeah.
We'll take all the problems and debt on. Don't worry. Don't get that with an Audi or a Lambo, do you? Please click subscribe and hit the bell icon for more content, and we'll keep you up to date as much as we can with upcoming videos.